whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sam Sylk, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sam Sylk, yeah.
Yeah. What up? All right, reality hour, real people, real life situations, jumping off on the Sam Sylk Show. Welcome, everybody. Say what's up to everybody around the country, checking in, watching, and all that good stuff. We are here today, and make sure y'all check out the Line Dance Thursday video that's going up after we're off live with Lady Q showing us how to do the bankroll dance. The bankroll. What's up to Tani? How did you enjoy your vacation, Tani? All right. What happens on the boat stays on the boat, right? What's good? Welcome, everybody. What's up, family? Come on in. I didn't get a chance to read today's letter, but we're about to read it in just a bit. And then you guys give your 2 cents. Then I want to talk about, we'll go to my Instagram. You can see LeVar Ball being banned from ESPN because he said, you can switch gears with me anytime. Was his response to switching gears from a female reporter. Hey, Mama James, how you doing? Yes, to a female reporter, his response was, we can switch gears anytime. I didn't see anything really wrong with it. At first I did, but once I watched the video and I listened, I didn't see anything wrong with his response. That was just me. But, some people feel, oh, that was sexist. But if he would have said the same thing to a man, it wouldn't have been considered sexist.
Well, it would have been considered gay.
Yeah, well, watch that. That's dangerous what you just said. But
if somebody says, okay, to switch gears, I want to ask you another question. He's like, well, you can switch gears with me
He didn't do it like
anytime.
that. That's what I thought.
He
did not do it like that. But we live in this sensitive world, though. Just like a man, I said this earlier, a gay man can say stuff to a heterosexual man that he doesn't like, right? But if the heterosexual says, I don't like that, then he's gay bashing. We really in a kind of a tough world these days.
True.
You see gay men say to a man, a heterosexual man, girl, honey child.
All the time.
And if we say, hey man, don't call me honey child no more. Oh!
Why they gotta say it like that, Sam? Why they gotta say it like that?
Him tripping, him feelings hurt. Woo!
Feeling some type of way.
I mean, I was a female sports reporter for many years, so I must say that I do understand that it was a bit sexist. It was kind of like a pat on the head to me, but it wasn't worth being banned over all ESPN's platforms either.
Yeah, I think it was really stupid. I think it was dumb.
Once again, it's overkill.
Yeah, it is. Things are overkill because if that's the case, we need to go back to just having only men reporters inside the locker room. How do you know some heterosexual men don't feel uncomfortable with a woman
being there
inside of the locker room?
Absolutely.
Well, how are we supposed to get access to those interviews?
It doesn't matter. I'm naked right now. Wait till I come out.
Right.
Wait till I come out. I'm changing my clothes.
Well,
do we ever see the men in the WNBA locker room while the ladies in there changing?
Well,
Let's be fair.
So.
Let's be fair.
No. I haven't heard about it. I haven't heard about that one, Sam.
Yeah, guys would be signing up for that job.
Right, all of them that don't even report wants to report.
I'll hold the camera.
Right.
I got the microphone.
Right. It's a whole 5 staff for them.
Exactly.
for one interview. All right. Let's read today's letter and see if we can help out whoever is having their situation.
Okay. Dear Sam, my ex and I have had a custody order in place for over a year. I've heard rumors of drug use between him and his new girlfriend for a while, but I couldn't prove anything. He recently fell off the face of the earth for 2+ weeks. Did not call, attempt to see the kids, or show up for any sporting games or my son's kindergarten celebration. He called me last Thursday saying he wanted the kids. I said no. I asked him to take a drug test if he wants to see them, and he cussed me out and told me he is not obligated to his every movement or whether I see him or not.
Way or the other, as long as she cannot prove that the kid's safety is at risk,
Right.
then the rest of and anything else that he does is acceptable. No harm, no foul.
Yeah, you have to prove things.
Right.
You can't just go and say, I heard, I think. When you go to court, you have to be able to prove that he or she is not capable of being a parent. Or your child is in danger. You cannot go off of hearsay.
Right.
Where are the facts? Now, was any residue on his nose? On his hands? I'm just saying, you had any proof?
Right.
Was anybody in danger?
And were the kids ever saying beforehand
Right, she
that
don't have
Daddy
none of
did
that.
drugs in front of me or anything like that?
Yeah.
He has the
If
right
there
to
was
do-
no history
That's
of it,
right.
just because he disappeared
He has
doesn't
every
mean that
right
he owes her.
An explanation.
But that is some of the behavior of some drug users. They would appear.
Yeah.
But
Some.
that's okay.
Absolutely.
They would
But
disappear.
that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if he wants to do drugs, she can't stop that from happening. No way.
Yeah.
She only can ask him not to do it in the presence of the children.
Yeah, but history to me would be the biggest thing.
Mm-hmm.
Have I ever seen you do drugs? I mean, they were together for some time, I would imagine, if
Mm-hmm.
they have more than one child. Have you ever seen them do drugs?
Mm-hmm.
Or have you seen any evidence that the kids ever say they did drugs? You can't just go by, I heard.
And that's all she has right now, right?
That's
Yeah,
it.
to take
Who
it.
told her?
She just said she heard for rumors.
Okay. Yeah.
That's not good enough.
Look at all these rumors around me every day.
Yeah.
That's not good enough.
To change your children's lives based on a rumor, that would be drastic.
Exactly.
Because
And he's doing right. He doing right to take her to court to see his children. He got every right to see them.
Yeah. Comments coming in. What we got?
Okay. Adrian said, as a former drug user, there was way too many times that I made bad choices. Once with my niece, with me. Our behavior is selfish, so no, I wouldn't allow the kids to be with him. The chance of putting them in harm's way is not a chance I would be willing to take. And Joe said, do whatever you legally can, but like you've said yourself, you are in violation of the court order, so be prepared for whatever penalty comes with that. Sharon said, once again, sorry for saying this, but death or a serious injury will have to happen before anything will happen. As far as Child Protective Service, now know this, if he's doing drugs or something illegal, it will come to light, as it always does. All you can do now is document and keep a watchful eye on the kids. God bless.
That's the best advice. You got to document. You can't go to court off of hearsay.
Right.
Gotta have that proof.
You got to be able to say, Your Honor, I like to bring into Exhibit 5-15 him smoking crack.
Yeah.
Right.
Or how you smoke crack like this?
I don't know.
Okay.
You asked
Okay, anyways. Yeah. That's like,
None of us do
crack
drugs, so
with
we
crack
don't
like this. Like, you got it. Okay. And then okay. So crack and cocaine. No, I'm serious. I'm trying to, I want to make sure I'm saying it right. So when you do cocaine, you do it in your nose, right? We saw enough movies, New Jack Swing and New Jack City.
I guess. Yeah.
So when you say you smoke crack, that means you had to put. You remember when Whitney was breaking it down?
Right, but that was
So cocaine must be the most expensive stuff.
It is.
That's the way you.
She said cocaine.
And if you smoke crack, then that's
I don't know how
you
you-
smoking cocaine.
Oh, okay.
So you have to show a picture or or him buying it, or him a video maybe of him not having it all together to prove.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
well,
you can't go off of what Ray or Jay said.
Absolutely. And if he ain't had the kids at that time, she can't regulate what he does. No
And
way.
I understand her concern to safety, but you said it best. Was he doing this then
Right.
when they were together?
Mm-hmm.
More comments before we go back live and read the letter.
Hold on 1 second. Get back to the page.
What's up to Mr. B? What's up to Steve? What's up to CL? Checking in. 888-409-0931. That is our number. What's up to Hugh, Sylvia, Michelle? How are you? Angela, how are you doing today?
Okay. Now, Selena said, yes, you should be. You don't know. You need to tell the courts, not hold him back from seeing the kids. It sounds like you're bitter.
Let's see. I don't want to go there. But
Because she did mention the new girlfriend.
yeah. Because had she never would have mentioned
Right.
the new girlfriend, and we would really be like, okay, well, we would only say, where's the proof?
Yeah.
So the new girlfriend. So we about to read this letter in 40 minutes, 40 seconds on the air. We're gonna break this down.
Yeah, him and the new girlfriend.
Yeah.
I heard they do drugs.
Right.
Right.
That ain't good enough. She gonna be in legal trouble.
Wait till I break this down. So y'all behind the scenes on the show. Of course, this is a Facebook show, but we're going on the air to read the letter for his first time. Hello to Denise. Hello to Kano and Joyce Hester joining us today. How you guys doing today? Appreciate your you watching and letting us be a part of your day. All right.
You're the savior.
Like you. Nobody but you. I like the song by Kirk. I mean, yeah, Kirk Franklin says, I really mean it this time.
Right.
We all say that.
You ever had them times you like, Lord, if you let me come down from this here, oh,
Promise.
oh Lord, I will never drink again in my life.
Yes.
Just take the pain away.
I really mean it this time.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
right.
God says, you said that before, my son, and I knew you were lying.
Right. That just happened on New Year's.
You say it every year.
Right.
ZAK, coming up at 2:20, that's an hour from now, the keyword for your share of $100,000 will happen. All right? WeFixMoney.com. Let's dive into today's letter.
Okay. Dear Sam, my ex and I have a custody order in place for over a year. I've heard rumors of drug use between him and his new girlfriend for a while, but I couldn't prove anything. He recently fell off the face of the earth for 2+ weeks. Did not call, attempt to see the kids, or show up for any sporting games or my son's kindergarten celebration. He called me last Thursday saying he wanted the kids. I said no. I asked him to take a drug test if he wants to see them, and he cussed me out and told me he's not obligated to his every movement or whether I see him or not.
Yeah.
I have no idea what kind of stuff he's been up to for 2 weeks, and I don't feel my kids are safe with him popping in and out of the picture. I'm technically violating our custody order for withholding them. We are both filing contempt complaints against the other for breach of custody contract. Should I be worried? What do you think I should
Yeah,
do?
you should be worried about you in the contract. I really paid attention to your second time reading this letter. So all while y'all was together, there was never nothing of him using drugs, and all of a sudden now, this new girlfriend, you heard
Right.
that the new girlfriend, both of them do drugs. Let me tell you what type of drugs they doing. He's digging her out,
Uh-oh.
and she's enjoying him. They on a new high of being with each other,
That's what it
and
is.
he disappeared.
That's right.
And he was taking care of her. They was out on some island somewhere. They probably went out to Jamaica. Where did y'all just go last week? Where was y'all at?
We were in Cancun.
They was in Cancun. Maybe they went to Cancun.
Maybe they did.
Maybe they went to Houston, Texas. Maybe they went somewhere to have a vacation. They cut off their phone because you probably was one of them nagging types. it's over with and he's living his life with it. It's not obligated to tell you where he's going. You're not his man anymore.
That's right.
Now, as far as drugs, where's the proof? You heard.
Right.
How you gonna tell a judge you heard? Well, Your Honor, he was gone for 2 weeks and I heard ever since he got a new girlfriend, they doing crack.
Right. And she's been trying to prove it for a year and hasn't been able to.
Come on now. You violating your order. You keep on violating, you're gonna wind up, the kids will be with him.
Regularly.
And then what you gonna do? And you feel me? So if it's the case, then wait and find out for sure. But don't be sitting over here poking and there's no evidence.
Well, the bottom line is no evidence for her, and he definitely has a right to take her back to court.
What y'all got to say about this, man? 5780931 and Sam Sylk shows on the radio. Unit Band, check me out.